Good morning guys and welcome to Sagada. After a 13-hour bus ride, 13-hour bus ride, we are in Sagada. Just going to wander around and try and find some accommodation. We're up in the mountains, so it was really nice and cool. I'm wearing a hoodie, which is a bit of a change and actually really quite pleasant because the weather in the Philippines has been really hot and it's now quite cool, so pretty happy about that. But we're just going to walk down, find somewhere to stay, and then start exploring the mountains, because I will show you some of the views in a bit, but there's been some pretty spectacular views from what we have seen so far. So let's go and find somewhere to stay, and then we're going to explore the mountains. Guys, here we are at our guest house. We've checked into a place called Treasure Rock, 300 pesos per person, and I've got a massive room with 3 double beds to myself. What is also pretty magnificent is if you look out that way, you have just got rolling views of greenery, hills, rocky outcrops, etc. So after 2 days of solid travelling, we're going to have a little decompress session, shower, clean up, make ourselves look pretty. Then I think we're going to go for lunch in a cave, which sounds insane, and then up a mountain for sunset. So the next few or 4 days is going to be full on trekking, hillside mountains, climbing, doing some real nice activities, because not that you'd expect this from the Philippines. You normally associate Philippines with beaches and stuff like that. The mountains are absolutely beautiful, so we're going to get some great shots of the mountains over the next few days. Guys, we all ended up having about a 3-hour nap after the overnight bus ride. We're now going out exploring Sagada, and we're heading to a restaurant called Gaya's that is supposedly inside a cave. Not sure how much I believe that it's in a cave, but I'll show you some of the town and let's go and check out this restaurant. Guys, this is Gaya's restaurant. Cool little restaurant perched on the side of the mountain. Guys, just finished up at Gaya's. Quite a nice little vegetarian place. Portion sizes aren't huge, but had a hummus sandwich and it was pretty decent. It's now started raining. Supposedly it rains every day in the mountains, and we are walking back towards town. But like, there's pine trees and stuff, and like the little cabins that they've built on the side of the road, absolutely amazing. And it's all a little bit weird. You would not think that you were in the Philippines right now. It is beautiful, apart from the fact that it's just started pizzing it down with the rain. So let's go back into town, see what supplies we need, and then it might be a bit of a lazy day because after a night ferry and then a night bus, we're all a little bit jaded, so let's see what happens. Guys, so these right here are hanging coffins, and this is the first taster of the hanging coffins in Sagada. The locals hang their dead from the side of the cliff, which is pretty cool. More to come. Guys, we're staying at Treasure Rock Guest House. I thought I'd give you a quick tour of the place. If we start off in here, we've got our own little kitchen, which is pretty handy, so we can cook eggs and stuff in the morning. Got a little dining table, cable TV, And then you walk through here, we've pretty much got the whole place to ourselves. Bathroom's through there, and then each of these rooms is where we're all staying. And if you come through to here, you have got my room, and I've got the choice of 2 double beds and a single bed, and as you can see, I have spread all my stuff out everywhere. So this is where we're staying, and it's pretty nice, guys. 300 pesos a night, which is about £4.50, £5, so it's pretty cheap. And this is where we are for the next few days. Guys, so whilst being up in the mountains is amazing, really cool, really nice mountain fresh air, it does come with the added bonus of rain. So it's raining, we managed to sneak out of the guest house whilst it had subsided raining. Raining pretty heavily now, but we found ourselves at Sagada Brew, which is one of the restaurants in Sagada. We're going to grab ourselves some dinner, have 1 maybe 2 drinks, and then we're up early at 7 AM for a trek. So that's it for tonight, guys. I hope you've enjoyed seeing some of Sagada. We're getting up really early tomorrow and going on a full-on trek to see the hanging coffins, an underground river, a waterfall, loads going on tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. In the meantime, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm back in the room, about to go to bed. It's about 9 o'clock and we're having a real early one. We haven't been on 2 overnight, well, an overnight ferry and then an overnight bus. So this is the first time in 3 nights that I'm sleeping in a bed, so quite looking forward to that. But until tomorrow, guys, give the video a thumbs up if you like it, share it, subscribe, and until tomorrow, peace out.